Hey everyone, it's Hayes, and in today's video we're once again going to be playing, I think honestly this is my most requested kind of video, is playing with the Miraculous characters in the Hunger Games Simulator. So, if you don't know what the Hunger Games Simulator is, if you've never been here before, Hunger Games Simulator is taken using from the ideas from the novel, I was about to say trilogy, but there's a fourth one out and there's a fifth one coming out next year, and by the time this video goes up, I'm filming this in December, maybe the fifth one will already be out. But it's a set of novels that take place in a dystopian version of America where it's actually called Panem, and the entire country is split into a capital and then 12 districts, and once a year to teach the civilians a lesson for like having an uprising, having a revolt, they pick a boy and a girl from every district to fight to the death, and it's horrific and everyone really enjoys it. It's a really popular series of books. The books are really good. It's a popular series of films as well, although I haven't seen the most recent one yet. Still haven't done that. So there is a simulator online where you can make anyone fight to the death in like a text-based game. So this can be, you can run the Hunger Games Simulator with the Hunger Games characters over and over again. You can put yourself and your friends in it, or you can put other characters in it, like Miraculous. I've run out of I can't remember the amount of times we played this now, so I was like, what should we do for the cast this time? So we've done all the kids, we've done an adult one, we've done Akuma ones, what could we do differently? So I asked like about 8 people or something to just give me random characters, and the only time I said no was if there was a repeat, so we couldn't have more than one person in. So we'll go through the characters in a second, but before we get there, as I have explained in that little explanation, there is going to be a lot of death in this, and also sometimes, because the Hunger Games is horrific, there is also suicide in this, which I still haven't worked out how to turn it off, even though someone sent me some very detailed instructions. I just didn't get it because I'm bad with computers. So with that being said, if you are sensitive to any of those kinds of topics, death in general or suicide more specifically, then this video is absolutely not for you. I will see you in the next one, and if you start the video thinking, I'm alright at the minute, but as the video goes on, you start to feel a certain type of way, I don't want anyone leaving this video feeling worse than when the video started. So down in the description box is going to be a load of links about suicide prevention resources. Please go and check them out. And I just want to say, even though this video is basically about death, I personally see it as a bit of fun. I have a PhD in suicide prevention in Japan. That's what my PhD was primarily in. So I have no problem with making light of it, because honestly that was the only way I really survived doing a PhD. Studying suicide for like 3.5 years is a lot. So yeah, so I am gonna kind of basically be making light of death in this video, just because I do think it's kind of funny to see the characters in these scenarios, and just given my educational background, I feel like it's an okay thing for me to do. But again, I know that's not a thing for everyone, and that's completely fine. If you do a PhD in suicide prevention, probably the only way you could feasibly cope after that long reading about it. Right, so let's start. So this is our cast. So I didn't pick any of these characters. These were all picked from some of my friends, some people in my Discord server. It's just the way it was. Like I said before, the only time I said no was if there was a repeat. A couple of people said Adrian and Marinette, and I was like, nope, already got them, pick someone else. So District 1, we have Ondine and XY. So Ondine, Kim's girlfriend, akumatized in Siren. XY, the annoying boy who keeps copying people's music. District 2, we have Claudie, who is Max's mum, and Amelie, Felix's mum, Adrian's auntie. District 3, Adrian and Marinette. District 4, Chloe and Luca. District 5, Gabriel and Miss Bustier. Gaby Baby and Colleen, what a team up. District 6, we have my son Mark, along with Alia. District 7 is Theo, so Theo is the guy who gets akumatized in Copycat, who I think is really creepy, and Aeon. District 8 is Rose and Lila. 9 is Sabrina and Nadia, the news reporter. District 10 is Jaleel, so Alex's older brother, and Gina, Marinette's grandma, so Tom's mum. District 11 is Nathaniel and Julika, and District 12 is Kagami and Faye, Faye being from the Shanghai Special, of course. I didn't pick any of these people. I wanted basically like a random one, so I was like, you give me 4, you give me 4. That's kind of how I did it. That's why we've got this eclectic mix, so let's proceed. So, the bloodbath. As a tribute, stand on their podiums, the horn sounds. Nadia scares Ali away from the cornucopia, alright. Claudia stays at the cornucopia for resources. Good choice. So the cornucopia at the start is like this big like central thing where there's loads of food and supplies and weapons in there, which is a great thing to head for, but the aim of the Hunger Games is to be the last survivor. So it's like, do you run off and try and come back later? Do you get something now but risk dying immediately? What's going to be your game plan? Marinette takes a sickle from inside the cornucopia. Alright. Kagami, Chloe, Lila and Nathaniel share everything before running. Interesting team up. Then we have Faye, Mark, Gabriel all running away from the cornucopia. That's a valid choice. Julika clutches a first aid kit and runs away. So Adrian runs into the cornucopia and hides. Both Gina and Jaleel run away. Miss Bustier and XY fight for a bag. XY gives up and retreats though. Yes, Miss Bustier. So then Rose runs away, Sabrina runs away, Dime runs away, so does Luca, Amelie, Aeon, Theo. Like I said, it's like, do I run away and try and survive on my own for a bit and then maybe come back to see what's left after, or do I get stuff now and risk dying? No one actually died, that's why it's called a bloodbath, because a lot of people often die in this section. Okay, proceed, proceed, proceed. So day 1, Mark chases Miss Bustier. Why? Adrian questions his sanity. Isn't that you every day in the show? Kagami camouflages herself in the bushes. Marinette fishes. Amazing. Amelie runs away from Nathaniel. What did... Okay. Alright. Alia injures herself. No, I love Alia. Aeon picks flowers, my sweet girl. Mark is my son. Aeon is my daughter. Legendary. Sabrina, Gina, Nadia and Rose raid Theo's camp while he is hunting. Okay, and then oh my god, Gabriel's trap kills XY. I mean, I don't like him, so I don't really care about XY. Oh, I didn't bet on someone. If this was a real life scenario for going off skills, I would probably say maybe like Faye would win. However, this is luck, so it's random. Let's go with Chloe, just because why not? So Lila sees smoke in the distance, but decides not to investigate. Claudie tries to spearfish with a trident. Alright, Claudie. Amazing. I love Claudie Maximum. She's the best. One of my favourite characters. I love her. Luca fishes. Chloe receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Alright. Zoe finally coming through. Faye receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Okay. Jaleel injures herself. I don't like Jaleel very much either. Julika is pricked by thorns while picking berries. No. And Ondine discovers a cave. Only one person's died. Just XY. Like sometimes it can go super fast, other times it's like it takes quite a while. It's like luck based, not luck based, algorithm based. It's random. Proceed. So Luca fends Nathaniel, Julika and Rose away from his fire. Lila cries herself to sleep. Oh no, Gina severely injures Kagami but puts her out of her misery, so Kagami's dead. Nadia tends to Faye's wounds. When did you get injured? Okay, Faye. Don't die, I'm betting on you. Marinette goes to sleep, Marinette doesn't care. Gabriel starts a fire. Claudie cries herself to sleep. No, Claudie, I love you. Alia lets Ondine into her shelter. Okay, brave choice, brave choice. Miss Bustier is unable to start a fire and sleeps without warmth. Please don't die from the cold. I love Miss Bustier. Sabrina, Mark, Aeon, Jaleel and Amelie sleep in shifts. Alright, weird team up, but okay. Adrian and Chloe huddle for warmth. I don't ship it, sorry. And Theo receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Okay. So day 2. Amelie catches Jaleel off guard and kills him. Yes, get rid of Jaleel. I hate Jaleel. Gina searches for firewood. Adrian diverts Sabrina's attention and runs away. Okay, Adrian. Rose discovers a cave. Nadia makes a slingshot. Is that to knock out Manon with? Manon's not. No one said any of the younger kids for this. Have I don't think I've ever put them in. I don't think anyone's ever requested. I mean, there's only 4 of them, so I'd have to put other people in. Nathaniel receives an explosive. Who would... What? Okay, it's obviously Kim who sent him that. There you go, Kim's not in this. Luca stalks Lila. Alright, brave, but I appreciate it. Julika injures herself. Great. So Aeon, Faye, Theo and Miss Bustier raid Mark's camp while he's hunting. Miss Bustier, that's not very nice of you. He is your student. Rude. Ondine explores the arena. Marinette camouflages herself in the bushes. Alright. Chloe explores the arena. Alia searches for a water source. And Gabriel makes a wooden spear. Oh god. So we only have, Kagami and Jaleel. This is a slow one. Sometimes I've done it and it's over in like 5 minutes. This is a slow one. Sometimes it's often like an arena event. Maybe that'll happen. Aeon cries herself to sleep. No! Chloe, Adrian, Theon and Luca sleep in shifts. Marinette climbs a tree to rest, and then, oh my god, Claudie, Mark, Nadia and Sabrina track down and kill Faye. Right, I'm changing my allegiance to Marinette because she seems to be doing really, really well. Emily questions her sanity. Same. Nathaniel quietly hums. Gina convinces Rose to snuggle with her. Ma'am, that's a child. Please don't. Miss Bustier. Oh, Miss Bustier bashes Gabriel's head in with a mace. The hero we need. Ondine and Julika tell stories about themselves with each other. Lila tries to sing herself to sleep, and Alia tends to her wounds. When did you get injured? I do not know. So, day 3. Sabrina scares Marinette off, okay. Nadia remarks but up in search of resources. Rose stabs Aeon while her back is turned. Rose, that is my child. How dare you? Rude. Nathaniel defeats Chloe in a fight, but spares her life. Alright. Theo searches for firewood. Amelie questions her sanity. Lila chases Gina. Julika makes a slingshot, as does Luca, twin behaviour. Adrian receives fresh food from an unknown sponsor. Quite clearly Natalie, obviously, she's not in this. Ondine and Alia split up to search for resources. Miss Bustier bashes Claudie's head in against a rock several times. So apparently Miss Bustier is a dark horse of this Hunger Games simulator. Kill Gabriel, now Claudie. You're gonna do all the adults first, we've just got Nadia left. And then you're gonna start the kids. Alright, okay, proceed. 4 shots, so Faye's gone. Gabriel, Aeon, and Claudie. Ah, rest in peace, Gaby baby, you won't be missed. Anyway. Theo cooks his food for putting his fire out. Lila convinces Miss Bustier to snuggle with her. She's gonna kill you. Don't think you're safe. You will die. Mark climbs a tree to rest. Adrian sets a camp for the night. Julika sees a fire but stays hidden. Okay. Nathaniel is unable to start a fire and sleeps without warmth. Alia begs for Sabrina to kill her but refuses, keeping Alia alive. Rose cooks before putting her fire out. Chloe is the same situation. She can't start a fire and sleeps without it. Emily goes to sleep. Nadia sets up camp. Luca, Marinette, Gina and Ondine tell each other ghost stories, lighten the mood. Okay, no murders. Interesting, Miss Bustier, lying low. So we have day 4. Marinette makes a slingshot. Rose scares Nadia off. Miss Bustier goes hunting. Mark searches for a water source. Luca discovers a cave. Alright. Nathaniel sprains his ankle while running away from Julika. Oh, she was so scary. Adrian fishes. Theo attempts to climb a tree, but falls on Lila, killing them both. It's the end you both deserve. I hate both of you. Sabrina collects fruit from a tree. Chloe tries to spear fish with a trident. I'd pay good money to see that. Emily receives clean water from an unknown sponsor. Quite clearly Felix, he's not in this one. Ali attends to Ondine's wounds, and Gina goes hunting for children to eat. Has there been any cannibalism in the Hunger Games? I don't remember the books well enough. I had to read them for my PhD. Thoroughly enjoyed it. They were some of the best books I had to read for my PhD. And just in general, I think very good quality books. If you haven't read them, 10 out of 10 recommend. So Theo and Lila died. Proceed. What's going on next? Night 4. Nadia, Ondine and Marinette discuss the games, what might happen. Sabrina dies from Monk. Sorry. That's not funny. Luca wakes up from nightmares. Gina and Alia tell stories about themselves. Miss Bustier, Emily and Chloe discuss the games. Adrian convinces Julika to snuggle with him. Not sure how I feel about that. Mark is woken by nightmares. Nathaniel tries to sing himself to sleep. And Rose attempts to start a fire, but is unsuccessful. So day 5, come on, let's go. Adrian, Nathaniel, Miss Bustier and Julika raid Marinette's camp while she's hunting. Adrian, that's your girlfriend. Why are you stopping her in the back like this? How could you do that? What's wrong with you? Gina makes a slingshot. Chloe, Rose, Nadia, Ondine and Mark hunt for the other tributes. Alright, Luca runs away from Alia. Emily hunts for other tributes. Did Miss Bustier? No, she's not. She's not. I'm gonna say Miss Bustier, my current. She's my champion. She's gonna go. Let's go. So one cannon shot can be heard in the distance. Just Sabrina. Come on. So night 5. Mark attempts to climb a tree, but falls on Julika, killing them both. Nathaniel climbs a tree to rest. He was successful. Juna receives a hatchet from an unknown sponsor. Ondine shoots an arrow at Marinette, but misses and kills Alia. Wasn't she literally tending to your wounds the other night and you just murdered her? How do you feel, Ondine? Terrible, I imagine. Rose screams for help. Adrian passes out from exhaustion. That's not good. Luca sets up camp for the night. Nadia and Chloe talk about the tribute still alive. Emily stabs Miss Bustier with a tree branch. No, Miss Bustier. You were doing great. Emily, how could you? How dare you? So rude. Proceed. So day 6, Undyne hunts for other tributes. Nadia begs for Emily to kill her. She refuses, keeping Nadia alive. Marinette gets medical supplies from her parents, obviously. Ooh. Nathaniel falls into a pit and dies. I don't like Nathaniel very much either. Luca stalks Gina. Chloe, Rose and Adrian all get into a fight. Chloe kills them both. Oh my god. Okay. We're speeding up here. How many going view progress? So we've got Mark dead, Julika dead, Alia dead, Miss Bustier, Nathaniel, Rose, Adrian. What's everyone's status? We've got Undyne left, Emily left, Marinette. Marinette hasn't killed anyone. Okay. Chloe, Luca, Nadia, Gina. Out of the people left alive, Emily and Chloe have got the most kills. Who's got the most kills overall? I think 2 is the biggest. I've had more with 2 before. More than just 2 before. I think the most I've seen is like 5 from one person. Obviously bloodthirsty. Right, proceed. So night 6, Emily goes to sleep. Luca receives medical supplies. Gina receives an explosion, explosive even. And Undyne, Marinette, Nadia and Chloe sleep in shifts. Already. Proceed. This is the feast. So during the middle of the games, the cornucopia is replenished with food, supplies and weapons and memoirs from the tribute's family. However, obviously, a bit like the start of the games, it's like, do I risk going? There's often something there the tribute needs, but it's like, do I risk it? Because other people can be there, they're gonna kill me. So do I, for example, you're really hungry, you need food, which is gonna make the cornucopia, but do you risk it? You know? What's gonna be the game plan? Again, you don't have to go. So Undyne strangles Nadia with a rope. Okay. Alright, Undyne. Gina doesn't go, which is fine, that's normal, you don't have to go. Marinette kills Emily with a hatchet. Okay, Marinette, she's now met someone. Luca and Chloe fight over raw meat, but Chloe gives up and runs away. Farewell, Chloe. So day 7, Gina diverts Undyne's attention and runs away. Look, Luca, I'm so shocked I couldn't say his name. Luca pushes Chloe off a cliff during a knife fight. Luca, Chloe, one of my favourite ships. With Chloe, and you just murdered her. How do you feel? Marinette goes hunting. I'm really sad about that. I didn't want Luca to be the one to kill Chloe. I want it to be someone else. My ship can't sail anymore. Right, proceed. So night 7, Undyne thinks about winning. Luca gets medical supplies from an unknown sponsor. Marinette tries to treat her infection. God, from what? And Gina cries herself to sleep. Same. No, I'm kidding. Day 8, Gina injures herself. Okay. Luca questions her sanity. And Undyne diverts Marinette's attention and runs away. Undyne's done really well. She's done better than I expected. She's done great. Arena event. Okay, so this is when sometimes things have been moving a bit slowly, so the game makers, I think they're called, like, it's been a while since I've watched or read the Hunger Games, they're like in charge, they're controlling the arena, what's going on. If things are moving a bit too slowly, because this is also an entertainment event, there are people at home watching the Hunger Games because they're bloodthirsty, they try and do things to make it more interesting. So Undyne survives. Marinette pushes Luca into the border while he's not paying attention, so he's probably dead. Marinette didn't realise you hated your ex so much, and Gina survives. Oh. So just Luca who died in that one. Usually a lot more people died. It depends what the arena event is. That was quite a tame one, to be honest. Then night 8. So Gina and Undyne talk about the tribute still alive, so just Marinette at this point, and Marinette stays awake all night, as I would as well in this situation. So Gina sprains her ankle while running away from Marinette, and Undyne unknowingly eats toxic berries. Okay, so Undyne's dead. This is between grandmother and granddaughter. Let's go. Oh no, arena event again. Begins to rapidly contract. Gina pushes Marinette into it while she's not paying attention. So the winner is Gina. Hold on. This is, ah. The winner is Gina from District 10. Ah! So this is the placement. So Gina with 2 kills, first place, and Marinette with 2 kills, and then Undyne in 3rd place. I think 2 kills is the most. Yeah, 2 kills is the most. I've been in the simulator and there's been loads of kills sometimes. Sometimes there's not, sometimes there is. It's just the way it goes. What do I got? That was a lot. but it's fun as always. Of course, besties, I will link the Hunger Games simulator down below. Of course, you don't have to use Miraculous characters. You can put yourself and your friends in it, yourself and your family, a mixture. I think one of the last times we did the Hunger Games simulator, I did a load of Miraculous characters, then I put like me and Jeremy Zag in it, because why not? And it'll be different every time, like I said, like it's random, you know. So it's, yeah, it's great. I love it. I will link it down below. I hope you all enjoyed it, and like I said, if you're feeling a certain type of way now after all that death, there are some links in the description box, so please go and check them out. But of course, besties, I'd love to know what you think of this, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!